Have you ever purchased or just found some vintage linens, maybe at a thrift store or an antique store, but they had a few issues, maybe some small stains or yellowing, perhaps they had a musty odor. And these things can really turn you off, I know. But if I love the handiwork and the embroidery, tatting, crocheted edges, whatever, I go ahead and get them if they're inexpensive enough, because I love these kind of vintage linens. So today I'm going to try out a product that I've never used before to see if I can restore some vintage linens that I recently purchased at a thrift store and see if they can be brightened up and restored a little bit. I'm going to use RetroClean. Here's the name, RetroClean, and it says, safely brings age-stained textiles back to life. One soak and its history. And here's their before and after picture. Very yellowed, it looks like a quilt maybe. And then after soaking in RetroClean, it looks lovely. So, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my linens first, so that you'll know what I'm going to be working with. The first one is a lovely, I think, kind of retro. It's more retro than vintage, but it's a tea towel. It's linen, and it has all these lovely green and blue roosters. And up here at the top, right there, is a stain. And I'm going to see if just soaking it in the RetroClean, it'll kind of brighten it too. It looks a little dull, but it might just be that way. I don't think it's supposed to be pure white, but it's, it can probably benefit from a good soak. And the next item is just a simple kitchen flour sack towel that I found, and it has some stains on it. More on the back, like right here. Or some, turn it around. There's some kind of black ones here. And it's just a little shabby looking, but it's in good shape. The fabric's really strong. So I just like to use these in my kitchen. I don't mind, really using them. Whereas the pretty ones I tend to just use for decorative purposes a lot of times. The next one is another kitchen towel. And look at that cute kitty with some glasses, and there's a kitty in the glass. Oh, there's 3 kitties. I just saw that. One right here, one in the glass, and one with a glass on its head. How darling. But it has a lot of little brown spots. Like there's some up here at the top, just little small ones. Over here on the side, there's some. So, and it's pretty dingy looking. It might not all come clean, but we shall soak it and see. And the next one, just is the fourth one, this is it, is a large dresser scarf. And I will unfold it. So here's one end, and it goes all the way down. So it's very long and narrow. It's like a dresser scarf to put on top of a dresser or a table topper. You could use it on a table just down the middle, like a table runner. So this one on this end is in really good shape. And this is interesting. The fabric is blue. I don't know, it's different. It's got blue fabric and white, and then it's embroidered around the outlines and then around the edges. It looks like, I think this is tatting. It's very delicate and pretty, and it's in good shape. I don't see any issues with the edging or the border. So that's really nice. But at the other end is this large stain. So that is something I really wanted to try, the RetroClean. Also on this one, where it's been folded, and it probably has been folded and tucked away for years, it's brown. at the folds. Every one of them has some brown staining. So it will be interesting to see how the retro, and here in the middle there's another kind of rusty looking stain. It'll be interesting to see how RetroClean can handle this. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready and meet you outside to actually put the linens in the warm water. Okay, I'm outside. I have my collapsible dish pan. I'm gonna pop it open. Ta-da! And I have a gallon of warm water that I'm gonna pour in here. So I'm gonna pour my water in here, just a little bit. And I'm gonna get some RetroClean. And this is what it looks like. It's granule. And I'm gonna put in 3 tablespoons. That's 2. And that's 3. And I'm just going to stir it up with this wooden spoon, dissolve the RetroClean. I think that's pretty good. Now I'm going to put the linens in. I'm going to open them up. And just push them down in there. Now the kitty cats are going to get a bath. Okay, there's 2. Now the chickens. And now I'll put the tea towel in. Okay, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but the water is already turning a little bit yellow. So it's already working, I think. And I'm just gonna read the back of this to see if there's anything else I need to do. Okay. Make enough solution to adequately immerse items. I think they're adequately immersed. Soak up to 48 hours, depending on the degree of staining. Soak in the sunshine. And I have lots of sunshine. I'm in the Southwest desert. And here it is December, but it is sunny here just about all the time. Check and stir periodically. Make sure the items remain immersed. So I'm going to find a good sunny spot and I'll probably move the tub around throughout the day, but I think that's good. The sun is shining right on it, and I will come out every couple hours and give it a stir, and I might add a little bit more warm water. So far so good. Okay, it's been a couple hours since I put the linens in the RetroClean, so let's take a look and see how they're doing. Here's the tub with the linens, and if you can notice, some of the water that's showing on top is yellow. So I think it's working. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. Yeah, see that? It's certainly not clear water anymore. Here is the tub of linens on day 2. It's been about 28 hours, and I'm going to go ahead and let them soak until tomorrow. So it'll be close to a full 2 days or 48 hours, and we'll see what happens. It has been 48 hours, and my tub of soaking linens is good to go, I think. Here is the white tea towel, and I see that some of the dark spots are still here, and that's okay. This one I wasn't too concerned about. Let's check out the chickens. The little spot, I believe, was right up here, and it's gone. It appears to be brighter too, I think. The white part was dingy, and now it is looking good. Here's the large table runner, and one end had a little spot, and I think it was right here, because right down here I see a little bit, but it's better. It's not so noticeable. And let's look at the creases, because every place it was folded was brown, and I think it took care of those. So that looks good. And finally, the kitty cats. Remember the cats in the glasses? All those little brown spots are pretty much gone, but I see that here there are still some yellow places. It was pretty stained, so it's better, much better, but not perfect, and that's okay. So I'm going to go to the next step, which is to empty this water and rinse these linens. Okay, I want to just show you before I dump the water what it looks like. I'm not sure how to do this. Now maybe you can see the water better. Pretty dirty. I'm going to get rid of this, and then I will fill up the tub with some clean water from the hose out here. Okay, I have some clean water, and I'm just going to clean one linen at a time. Just going to put it in there. I wanted to read the directions again real quick on this part. It says wash and rinse your item again after soaking. I don't generally put these vintage linens in the washing machine. I could, but they all look pretty good except for the tea towel that had some kind of black stains, and the cat one that was very stained and damaged. So all I'm going to do is rinse them really well and then hang them in the sun to dry. I'm glad I went ahead and bought it. I went to the Goodwill bin store, the outlet store, so everything was 99 cents a pound. They've changed it from being the same price as all the other clothing to, which is $1.79 a pound at the Goodwill outlets that I go to. Instead of it being $1.79 a pound, it's 99 cents a pound for linens. Clothing is $1.79 a pound. So I think that's a great change. Okay, next I'm going to rinse the chickens. Now I'll rinse the kitty cats. Here's the tea towel, and you can still see the dark black marks. And like I said, this one I'm not too concerned with because I'm going to use it in my kitchen. And here is the roosters, the tea towel with the roosters. And right up in here somewhere was where that brown spot was, but it's gone. So this did a great job. RetroClean cleaned it up. But it looks pretty good. It's nice and bright and white. I didn't think it was. I thought it was maybe a cream color. But it looks really nice. And here is the cat tea towel. And right over in here, I'm not sure if you can see it, the shadows are, I'm causing a shadow. There we go. Right there. I'm gonna get back. It's really dark looking, so I'm not sure what happened. Looks like maybe it was there before and I just didn't notice it. And there is a little spot right there that didn't come out, and that's okay. But it is still stained. Let me get back. And that's okay. It's still really cute. I just love the embroidery. So I'm good with that. And the final linen is this large, long table runner. It's hanging on the drying rack, doubled over. And like I said, I think the little stain that was there is mostly gone. And I didn't see any of the creases, the dark discoloration. So I think it did a great job with that. Thanks so much for watching my review of RetroClean. If you love vintage linens and have some family heirlooms like I do, I'd recommend using it. I'm really happy with the way the pieces came out. They're much brighter and whiter. Even the poor kitties, which this is still stained a little bit, but it was in pretty bad shape. So I think it brightened it up. And I think I'm most thrilled with the roosters. This one was pretty dingy, and look how bright and white it is, and that little rust stain is all gone. So if you have any questions about using RetroClean, or just about the process, or your own experiences using RetroClean, I'd love to hear it. Leave me a comment. And thanks again for watching. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. And I will see you next time.